Hello, everybody. I'm going to give you all a breakdown as to what happened once I find my controller. Oh my god.
Oh no. Beej,
oh, there we go.
Beej did not think this all through.
Out of shot. There we go. So.
Welcome to Beej's Backlog.
This is Beej's Backlog. I am Beej. Nice to see everybody. I'm going to just turn that around so we get a sense of what we're looking at here too.
I almost lost Beej today, but he survived. He survived coming here.
T-Notifier, why won't you stay logged in?
And now, back to the problems.
Oh.
More problems.
Alright. That should be fine. I think.
Sure?
It'll be fine.
Nobody subscribe.
Reboot that in there. Yeah, never mind. Doesn't matter. So, I don't know what the notifier error is about at the moment. In fact, we can probably fix that a little bit by just doing that. So there will be no notifier at the moment. I'll try to look at it later when we take a break. Let's bring the game audio down because it's a little rough. And yeah. I'm Beej, this is Heather, this is Beej's Backlog. We're here to play Paper Mario 1000 Year Door again, and I am actually really enjoying this. It's been super good, and we're on our way to find our way through this. Hi, Paul.
Twitch has been having issues all day with the fire.
Oh, the API has a little... God, yeah. You get bought up by Amazon and everything goes to
yeah,
anyway.
Well, it's the Amazon ninjas are attacking.
Yeah, alright.
If you just try logging back in, like, we go back to the...
Okay, let me put this on top. And...
like, refresh that page.
Oh yeah, I did refresh the page.
Just say you're logged in.
And then it just still has the notifier.
Right click on...
On this?
On the... No, like, actually do it down in the...
Oh, down here. Okay. There it is.
And hit refresh up on the top.
Wow. Magic. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Everyone thank Paul. So, and I didn't update what's going on.
Beej,
we were so focused on trying to get this thing up and running for you that all the other general housekeeping...
Somebody moves a controller and Beej just loses his shit, and we can't have nice things anymore. This is what happens when other people decide to use the Wii U.
It's true. God. That was the thing, right? It's
Adam's fault.
Thank you, Navaran, for subscribing and for testing the notifier for us. I appreciate that. Good God. So, and meanwhile, Mario's gone to sleep.
Well, can you blame him?
It's just so, what, oh, now
Wait,
I got a fucking
Amazon
email.
bought you for 90 mil?
God damn it. I wish.
900 mil?
No, there's no truth to that rumor.
There better not be.
Mail?
Look, technology freaks me out,
Boo
okay?
is happy I saved his captures friends. Lots of treasures in Creepy Steeple. Probably found it all. There's the Boo. So, yeah. The reason we're late is why we're late every single time, is that inevitably when you try to change XSplit from playing back in 1080p or 720p and you try to go out of HD into SD, so 480p or 480i, like just basically trying to go to NTSC, it doesn't like that, and because we're playing a GameCube game instead of the Wii, what happens is I have to load my layout, pretty layout that they've all done up for me, and then once the layout's like it should be showing me the Wii, except it doesn't, and that means it's in progressive mode, except that the Wii's not being detected in progressive mode, so it's like, okay, so what the hell, so I have to change it out and then change it back, and have to check the switcher because the switcher wasn't on properly, and then I had to. Once I did that, then XSplit was really confused because like, oh, I can see something all of a sudden, but I'm not going to show you, I'm sure. And so now the Black Magic card is unhappy as well, I think, because now I've been switching back and forth between NTSC Progressive and NTSC Normal, and you go back and forth enough times, and eventually the computer crashes, and that is what happened. And then when it restarted, we just loaded up Beej's Backlog, and it could see the Wii perfectly fine, and then what happens is that when you load GameCube games in the Wii, it goes into NTSC mode, but because Paper Mario is a progressive game, I have to wait long enough for it to change into progressive mode. I have to hit like start without being blind, but then it won't pick up in progressive mode, so I have to load it back up in, or I'm not load it back up, I have to change the video input back to NTSC mode, and then I have to change it from there to back to NTSC progressive mode. Glad I could throw that out for there. Swerved at the end. So Twitch had nothing to do with it. It's just completely. All right, let's go for a ride. Oh, there was a grate there. I don't know if I could fall down the grate. I probably could have, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. So.
You're just so expressive when you have ranty stories.
I know. I mean, I also have a haircut too, but
Beej got a haircut.
Yeah.
He got his standard number 5 that he gets every 6 weeks, and it's kind of...
Give me the Chris Straub, and they did. You saw my Vine if you follow me on... Oh god, we just started a new chapter.
Oh.
Heather, on the other hand, got the, I don't know, the 108. There's like literally thousands
we don't have numbers for women's haircuts. We
No.
have hairstyle names, which then we modify with various adjectives.
Super nice. It takes, it's 3 days to go to Poshley Heights?
Oh, we're gonna be here a while.
It's the first clue.
Oh, a piece of paper. What could this mean? Don't go to Poshley Heights! Get off the train now or sticky yummy doom. Wait, sticky yummy?
Sticky yummy doom. That's weird. A weird threat.
They must be on the train.
So, yeah, there's just things go on, and then it's, you know.
Well, I mean, it's the little things, right? There was
Well-
the standard stuff. There was the fact that the controller was in a spot you weren't expecting, and then you forgot all the other things that you normally do.
All the other things I have to do, because
And
now
then-
it's like, now we're just trying to fix the one things we can
then-
get online. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then the chat wasn't showing up properly. It was all
Yeah.
showing up in
It
gray
was-
and slightly
it's
less
all
gray.
grayed out in a way we couldn't read.
Yeah.
So that would have been, like, seriously, we had to fix you before we could go live.
Yeah.
Because that's the most important part of this broadcast.
Shine Sprite! Ooh, a dried shroom.
Dude, you shouldn't.
Just
you
go,
shouldn't
it's
take-
my drawer.
Look, you shouldn't take drugs out of like, your room clearly was not cleaned properly.
You know, actually, that might be a service. Everyone thinks that this is a super posh train, but really what's going on is everyone gets high as balls and trips the 3 days to Poshley Heights. So, anyway. I guess we can go this way. Thank you, Real Gamer Cow. We both do look great with our haircuts. Let's see, I can do napkins and plates are neatly arranged here. Oh. Where you eat and stuff. Your face. Zip Toad.
Wow.
It's really hard to read that one.
The hair just coming out of the mushroom cap bonnet thing she's wearing.
Oh, that is her hair, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that is her hair.
Super weird.
That's what hair looks like, Beej.
This is what hair looks like.
Don't touch my head.
That's what your hair looks like.
I don't know where your hands have been.
Oh, man. I have not heard of the game The Last Express.
Sounds like a train game. Or maybe a newspaper game. Maybe a train game that happens on newspapers.
Oh, dozens of unusual spices. Damn it.
Why aren't you taking any of them?
There's a pot.
Well,
Um,
you have to go through the door.
it's the gift shop. Ooh, a mystery box.
That's not a service counter. That's a window.
Just checking my points. Thunder Rage. I have not tried multi-track drifting in the train
He's
sims.
so cute!
Yes.
Look at him.
Penguin?
He thinks he's a detective. He's incredibly cute.
He might actually be a detective.
No! Detectives don't do that.
They don't read detective novels?
They're not penguins.
We haven't played any of the train sims where we can actually multi-track drift yet. I'm hoping that Dan will acquire some and we might have him back for Dead Today Dan Part 2. Okay, how about that?
Nah, he's...
Alright, fine.
Yeah.
He's a businessman.
Yeah.
I walk on chairs. There are important documents in here. Oh. Disappointing.
Is his name Professor Penguinton? Oh, I don't care if it is. It is now.
Hercule Penguo, I like that. Good job, Addy Pie. Oh, it's those. Oh, it's these three from
This is Lady Bomb.
fucking Tower in the Sky.
Lady Bomb.
Yeah.
I'm racist against penguins, apparently. It's not racist to think penguins can't be detectives, is it? I'm confused now.
Oh, and the chat turns on you.
Ah, the chat likes me. You were gonna abandon them.
Vindication.
Hey, you shouldn't... See, Beej was gonna abandon you today.
I was gonna run the fuck out.
So, take that into consideration. Oh, specious. See, I think that's more likely.
Oh, got there. Nothing in there. Alright. Can't go up there. Nothing in that one. Oh! Mr. Mario!
Some sort of sticky, yummy threat?
Oh god, there was this... There was
What
this...
could that be?
Somebody posted today, on whatever website I'm reading, Mario cameos in other video games. And things like, he shows up in pinball, in the Nintendo pinball game. Shows up in, like, this whatever. And there was, like, Tetris, right? So all these different things. And the one that just destroyed me was he shows up in Assassin's Creed.
What?
Yeah, not really, but kind of. Because there's a point when Ezio is dealing with whomever, and he's talking to his Uncle Mario, and Ezio's like, wait, thank you for this thing. You received a gift from me. Like, thank you for this thing. Who are you? He says, you do not recognize me? It's me, Mario! Like, the voice actor doesn't lay it on too thick, but he delivers it in a way to make it very clear that I am doing this for this reason. It was written in as a goof. It was super funny.
Beej can't join Adam for his whole stream this weekend. He's coming to PAX with me.
I am going to PAX
He
with
is
him.
my plus one.
Wait, yes.
Yeah. That's not true. He got there on his own power. Through the boat.
I have things to do at PAX. Jesus Christ.
We have a lot of
so
things to
Lur
do
has a
at
lot
PAX.
of things that, like, all sorts of... Graham is super busy. Graham and Kathleen are both going to be
Everybody's
super busy
busy.
on panels. And then Tally's got panels and all that kind of stuff. Whoa, everyone's
they're
conversation.
having a meeting. Shit, this is the circle thing they do in the detective story where
Yeah.
they're like, I have gathered all the suspects
I haven't
here,
met this
and
person
I am
yet."
going to... You've talked to the rat?
No, but I haven't talked to the...
The little mushroom girl?
Yeah.
With the shades?
Yeah.
Ah, this detective story was quick. They already know who did it.
All right, so let's just
Professor
keep going.
Penguin is smart.
But the stuff that I'm involved in, obviously the Loading Ready Run panel, I will be at that, and that will be super cool. And so please come out and see us do that. That would be, or stop by Bandland and visit us. We're going to have rotational, like we're going to have a
We have
rota
shifts this
so that we
year.
can work the tables, and that you will know. Like when you come to the table and say, when is so-and-so coming by, we will be able to say, so-and-so is scheduled to be here from this time to this time. You will know that. I'm not sure we're allowed to post a schedule because...
I don't think that's happening.
No.
I think
So-
it's just so that we can tell you if you're looking for a person when they might be back.
Plus, we might also, like, last minute have to revise some stuff, so it's just better for us not to have to post something and then take it back and all that kind of stuff. So, is this my room? Probably was. I thought mine was 5. Anyway, so the that's got to be
Whoa.
Zip Toad.
Whoa. He
I think he
feel-
ate Zip Toad
I don't really like it when they do this.
when they make a huge dude, but then like just to kind of cram this home.
Just to like make sure you understand that he's really fat. We'll give him some utensils or a bunch of cake or something.
Yeah.
Just so you really understand that it's not just like
It's not a
he's just not like,
endocrine
big
condition
or
It's-
anything.
Yeah.
It's just he eats too much.
Yeah.
And they don't need to do that.
No. Neato. So, so I'll be at the Loading Ready Run panel, as will the rest of Loading Ready Run, of course, God willing. And the other thing I'm going to be at is the Improv Initiative. Both Ian Horner and myself will be performing, and I believe Graham will be there as well, performing. And so that'll be a lot of fun for us too. We're really looking forward to. Oh, it's her. To doing a lot of improv. I think it's an hour-long panel, so we're going to have to just kind of get going and crank it out for everybody. So hopefully we had a big room, line up early, because last year I think we had to turn about 80 people away. Might have been
I
more.
think you're in the Sphinx.
Yeah, I'm not sure how big the Sphinx
Maybe.
is.
I know
It's at
late night-
that's the Sheraton,
Late
right?
night dub fights in the Sandworm.
And I have no idea.
So I expect-
Sandworm's on the second floor, and that
expect
could be
Dune
the
jokes.
it could be the same one we were in last year.
Expect doom jokes from every single one.
Oh god, if we're in Sandworm, it's going to be so good. And that is, of course, the third one we're in on. Is Late Night Dub Fight makes a triumphant return to PAX for the second year in a row. Ian Horner will be bringing Late Night Dub Fight to all y'all who are going to be there.
Kathleen's on that.
Yeah, Graham
So,
and
look
Kathleen
forward
and
to that.
myself and Mike Robles will be heading that up. So we're super looking forward to getting to do that again.
I hope everyone comes in chanting Late Night Dub Fight.
Yeah,
I want that.
I am very excited that Late Night Dub Fight gets to come in again, and I'm hoping that. Oh, I see. So this is Zip Toad's room. I'm hoping that we can pack that theater again, because last year it was. Okay, we won't open that door then. Because last year it was a 900-seat room. And we saw a lineup, and we were kind of like, oh, there's like 50 people in line, so maybe this isn't going to get like the traction we thought it was going to have. And then when they finally opened, we're setting up, and when they opened the room, people came in. We're like, well, it'll be fun, you know, this will be good.
There's just, like,
And then
quite a few
people just kept
That
coming
line just doesn't. Wow.
in to the room, and they filled the room.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
So we were surprised
Scared.
and elated,
So scared.
because you know that's a
I
big
wasn't
deal.
even doing
right?
anything. No, I think I was filming. I was doing something.
You get that many people in a room, and it's kind of like, you know,
Fun.
we for me it was like you grab me, you take them for the ride, and you make it a good ride all the way from stem to stern. So Ian is going to as far as what he will be doing, he probably Lord Haas will probably have everything on the iPad again, but he's probably going to bring a bunch of stuff for failover just in case. Whatever happened last year, I'm not sure why it didn't happen properly, but I know that he's going to be very prepared.
Yeah, like normally Ian always uses the iPad.
Yeah, we've never
and
had problems.
It's not usually an issue. I can't really remember what happened last year anymore. But I'm,
Big red button.
We've had other issues that we've managed to sort out, so I'm sure
Yep.
whatever issue happened last time will be totally ironed out, and we'll have a completely different one for fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm very much looking forward to all that shaking down. Tried to push that big red button and could not do it.
Really?
Yeah, it won't let me.
You sure?
I mean, the train was driving itself. Did you see that the things were just moving? The thing, it had automatic train control, or brake control, I'm sure, to basically slow itself down when it needed to and start it back up again, so.
So that means the driver did it. Because he's not in the control room.
Yeah, that's right. We learned that from Kindaichi, right?
Yeah.
If you can set the autopilot,
Then you probably did it.
yeah, you're probably the one who did it.
What's the mystery anyway? Did someone die? Or we're trying to figure out what the yummy thing is? Ooh.
We're just gonna groove to this for another 20 seconds or so.
This is just Professor Penguinton's theme song, isn't it?
Yeah, he hears this in his head all the time.
Ah, that's awesome. I'm gonna be dismayed when this character is not important anymore.
Oh, yes. Right, Osk.
Oh,
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So I think what we might have done, and I don't know if Ian has or not, but I'm sure he will find an alternate way to make that work.
Yeah. Normally that's not a setup we do.
Yeah.
I'm sure that'll be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when we do things like when we do Late Night Dub Fight at Odafest, we're usually filming from the front, and then so we're facing the big screen like everybody else, and we're doing our voices to the big screen while everyone else is watching over our shoulder, because part of the fun of course is, you know, it's like where everybody's in the audience together watching this one thing. So it's never really been that much of an issue for us. When we did LurCon, obviously, different setup. I don't know what it will. That was good. All right, we're gonna turn that back down a bit. So, oh, Goombella has a field tattle. That's right, she can just tattle in the field.
What, like as she's just walking around?
Yeah, I can just hit Y and she'll do it.
I feel like I'm not going to be satisfied with the name.
It's a mystery.
Oh, say, well, tell me all about this.
Oh,
Pennington. No.
Pennington.
Nope. Not that. Nope. I refuse to believe that.
He is a detective. He has a certain nose for these things.
I believe him, but that's not his name. He's a forgetful detective. You pose no challenge to me.
I don't know what's up with the LurCon LNDF footage. I hope it comes together.
Yeah,
It was good stuff.
I don't know if Ian's actually doing anything with that footage himself.
Yeah, that might not have
Or
been
not,
given
because
back to him.
that was not put on by Ian. Like he lent over the name and stuff, but so you might have to ask
Lawrence
Graham or
Zirk.
Paul about that.
If you're watching this, rewatching this, just read what Zirk's written about, like 4 from the bottom. Just follow that up.
Why?
It's so good. He's doing Paper and Mario. Oh god. Took the whole pot and the stew. Whoa. That tiny woman ate it all.
What? Me? Are you totally cuckoo? I have like no idea what you're talking about. Sorry.
Jesus.
That's right. Just practicing my accusation skills, objection, and what was. Very good. Let's get serious. How can you take someone like?
Yeah, that is not really. I wouldn't say it's supposed to be a deer stalker. I think it is much more of kind of a
It's
poofy
just-
driving cat.
Yeah, it just looks like a cat.
Yeah.
Wait, who called you to square? Was it the...
I think it was Zip Toad.
Okay, that makes more sense. The Zip Toad?
Zabanatu. Practice your accusation skills? What is this, detective? The internet? Good stuff.
Well, maybe he wants to be part of Ghost Trick.
Giza?
He's gonna have to possibly die for that. But...
Akvar, this is on a Wii, playing in GameCube mode. In progressive. Because you can do that. It's so rad to be able to, like we're playing proper GameCube disc in the Wii, and it's just so nice to be able to play stuff back in progressive mode like this. Oh right,
Sniff, sniff.
he's not so good at words. Really?
Fish?
Yeah, the fish. Cheep Cheep is his first language.
Highly suspect indeed.
Can you call up what that? Yeah.
Alright, pushing buttons. That's pretty good.
That's rad. Oh, Mario ate all the stew.
The pot of pepper stew. What? No. You are the bandit, you say? Wait,
You're not the bandit,
Oh,
you say.
not-
You
I
would
missed
say
it.
that. Yeah, but
now you prove yourself. Prove.
you could play in progressive if you had the component cables. As I have found, those cables are $200.
Guilty till proven innocent.
Because as my understanding is, you needed to have a special set of cables that had a chip built into them that would cause it to send 480p. So, I mean, and I'm not going to mod my GameCube to try to do any stuff either, but yeah, those cables are awful. I was going to get a D-terminal set actually one time because I thought that would be rad to have those, and realized that those are like super expensive and I can't use it. Because I don't have a TV that has a D-terminal on it. That would mean I'd have to buy one from Japan.
So,
But I can buy a Wii and I can just put the disc in.
I have the perfect way for you to prove you're innocent.
Oh, good.
Throw up.
Just straight vomit on his shoes.
It would be in your stomach if you did it.
It's true.
And so if you throw up, you can prove it's not there.
Including that pot. So now I have to go look for the perpetrator. Yeah,
Then we'll know. Then
that's
we'll know
fair.
for sure.
All right.
That's how it works in some detective games.
What's she got to say? He's a trained passenger.
Says he's a detective, but I don't know. I mean,
Why
those
detective
types.
He doesn't even have a name. I guess he'll introduce himself later.
Zip Toad, the movie star. They throw nuts at him.
Paper Mario throws up confetti every time I do a stylish.
I'm not saying that guilty till proven innocent is the penguin way. I'm just saying it's pretty much the detective way in a lot of detective things. Especially with detectives who, well, I'm probably embarrassed that their accusation skills are a little rusty.
She doesn't get a name either.
Yeah, I think her name is Victim. Number 1.
Guys always go for girls like this, don't they? Why is that, Mario? Why is that, Mario?
Mario? Why is that?
Never mind.
Mario, I'm talking to you. You haven't answered my question. I know you don't talk a lot, but really, I would like an answer to this question.
There traces something on the carpet. Thank you, Havoc. Havoc has said I should follow the trail of carpet stains. Totally looks like spilled stew.
We can follow this trail to the thief. Goomba's intuition.
Oh, Addie Pie's got a link for us. Man, it's just a mess on the friggin' floor. Oh, stops here. Oh, well, I wonder who ate all the stew.
Here we go.
It's good stuff too, I like that.
Really? They went for an easy stereotype on who ate stew? I'm not detective racist
Well-
either, actually. I really like detectives. I'm just penguin racist. Confirmation. You get stolen and you blame the chubby guy. That's not nice. I wouldn't know anything about that. People spill stuff, you know.
It's true.
Nothing in the drawer. You won't find a thing.
I tried to look in there before. Food magazines.
Why does he have an issue of the business magazine that the other guy's into?
How did he fit? Oh, it's made of paper.
Yeah. It's okay.
It was you. Answer.
Wait. He was chopping shallots?
Shallots, yeah.
Isn't that a mushroom? Did they kill someone? Put them in the stew, and then the that guy ate the toad that was chopped up?
Pretty sure shallots are a relative of onions.
Darn it.
So, fuck those onion people.
Onion racist.
No, Brat Mom, we just don't open any link that anyone sends us.
Yeah, so we're not opening that one.
Yep. Oh, so they're more like garlic.
Ah,
But they're in the allium family.
that sounds tasty. You should have waited until you put those in. It probably would have made the stew better.
I would've. But he would have missed his opportunity to eat it.
I don't know about that.
Find me in room 6. Bye.
By now. Mystery solved. Oh yeah, return that thing.
Better do that first.
Well, we solved an inconsequential mystery.
But now we lost the awesome music.
Oh. So you're saying we should never solve mysteries?
No.
We should just let them keep going.
We should just sink ourselves into a noirish nightmare.
The beef?
The thief.
Oh, thief. I am joyful. That's
Brought you all
it's
that
alright.
pot.
Powerful gratitude.
That's a good phrase.
Butcher this
Remember that.
language. Just for you. Oh,
Hey.
the puns. Puns.
Alright, let's just...
Better save. I mean, you wouldn't want to have to go through that all over again.
Nope. Come see me, room 6. Damn it, that was room 5.
Sweet.
Damn it. Alright, well,
Hi everyone. Welcome to Heather's Hijack Log. Beej is now dead, and I am running everything. They're filming a thing, and they're short. I wasn't paying attention. Is room 6 this way? We're gonna find out. Oh, it is. That's easy. Beej has been dead, and he'll come back later. So, deal with it. Aha! I've been waiting! You should be impressed with my work. They keep saying sticky and yummy, and it's just... oh, really bad. Incriminating clues. Wait, isn't this your room? Oh, I'm an assistant. Neat. That's not your name. We've changed it. I'm not gonna question the brain thing. Oh, you don't? Okay. You can make up a name for me too. Yes, yes, we are playing Luigi now. Yes, this is completely who we are. No, stop. Just like we are Luigi, and we are playing Luigi Paper Luigi. This is the new game. It's exactly right. I like this penguin so much now. Yes. What are we doing? To yummify the train. Bombs. Well, sure, why not? The fat guy stole the stew, why wouldn't the bombs explode the train? Whoa. What the hell happened to the light? I don't know where the bombs are, but we'll find them. You're not a bomb, but I'll talk to you. Seems like something Beej would do, actually. Are they in room 8? They are in room 8. Oh, and they're arguing. Hi, I'm gonna interrupt your argument. A car or house? Sure. She makes a good point, though. Alright, what do you want? That's right. I don't wrestle anymore, I just detect things. Sure. Why not? We're not gonna tell Beej about that, so if he gets back... It's not my fault that he thinks the bombs are gonna make the thing explode. Train engineer someday. Okay, so maybe he wants a train. We should give him this train. It's going to explode. Let's go this way. See, now is a compliment. Heart is filled with no anger, but rather the warm broth of satisfaction. That's nice. Sure, I can help everybody. Full of memories. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna make Beej's task look super long, and he can do everything when he gets back, maybe. This must be my room. There's a lot of empty train cars. Well, you're creepy. Nope, that did not. Wow, everybody has problems on this train. Gold ring, some shell earrings. Some other thing. Train explosions. Tattle the big guy. Did I do that? Oh. Nope. I don't think that's true. Aha! I knew there was an engineer here. Yay! Aw, and we made his day too. I've always been kind of confused as to why gold rings make Sonic go so fast. He didn't. I mean, other than the fact that they're magic. I never read the comic though. Maybe they explain it there. Yeah, the autograph kind of does look like it says Cam. I'm a good detective. Ooh, shine spray. Alright. That was easy. And now everything's not green anymore. Something suspicious. Oh, we can't have him being chilly. Do I have to call the blanket PI? Alright. Oh, you're not useful. How about you? Oh! Oh, the time of day is changing. That makes more sense. You suspected that and you didn't tell me? You change your mind a lot, Penguin. Well, I mean, Lord Hosk, if you want to watch, that's awesome. If you would prefer to go play League of Legends, you should go have fun doing that. I mean, I can't make that choice for you. I don't think Facebook bought the Oculus Beej. I'm pretty sure. You wouldn't want to. I mean, the 3D on that doesn't really work either. I'm gonna look through your stuff too. Yeah, okay. I can go check the spooky room. should totally buy a motorcycle. I think he meant the other room. When you say next door, do you mean this door or the other door? Probably the other one. I think I went the wrong way. I don't know if Beej lost weight. He might have. Maybe he meant this one. Maybe this one? I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything here. I did see Featherweight's logo. I really appreciated that. It was great. It's very cute. I like the fire coming out of my mouth. All right. So what do you propose I do? All right. I'll go look again. I mean, if they hid, I don't know where they hid. I know you're in there. I need to use Vivian, okay. Oh, hey, found the buttons. How do I get to the party members? Nope, pushing the wrong buttons. Oh, there we go. Part of the problem of taking over a game I wasn't paying attention to or haven't played is not knowing what buttons to push. Okay. I have Vivian out, so that's a good start. Do I need to be in the other room and use the power? That probably makes sense, right? Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Push the R button and that happens. Ah, found it! Whoa, that was creepy. Caught you. Thanks, chat. You do look like a ghost. The lack of shoes gave it away. Blanket. You didn't realize I'm a ghost. Spoofs. What? You just want the blanket? Fine. Yeah, okay. I certainly don't want to agree to that. Oh, I just need to bring your porn. Gotcha. Diary. We all know it's porn. Alright. Sure, why not? No, I'm probably gonna read your diary. I don't believe you. Alright. Train car's probably this way, right? Sure. Just save. So Beej can't do any of this. Oh, thank you for noticing, Anytonic. I did change my hair today, and I think it makes me look fabulous. I mean, I'm assuming I'm going the right way to get to the luggage cart. If I'm wrong. Yeah, totally found it. There's Ghost. Yeah, and I gotta go get his diary. Yeah, that's right, you don't say no to ghosts. He understands. Let's see. Foods. All the crates of foods. Something like this. Yeah, a ragged diary. They kind of just tossed it out of his luggage, didn't they? Alright. It's a lot of food. Yeah, we did find it. Yeah, I kind of want to read it too. How do I do that? Not like that, I don't. Not like that. How do I read this diary? Nope. I probably shouldn't read his diary. I wouldn't like it if someone read mine. Hey, did you know there's a ghost? Oh, you don't care. Alright. Yeah, I found it. Here you go. Yay! Blanket! I think it'd be kind of cool to be a ghost, honestly. Bye! Oh, he ascended. That's nice. Or not. Okay. I don't know if wallpaper would be enough to be a thing, but whatever floats your boat. Oh, wait, you get the decision? Well, if you ever get sick of being a ghost, you can ascend whenever you want. No, Beej is gone. And, that's all there is to it. He will probably come back. I mean, that depends on how long it takes to do whatever it is they're doing. Right now we're playing Luigi, because that's my detective name. Here, have a blanket. Now you won't be chilly. That's right. So, oh, a mushroom. Oh, Beej, why do you carry so much shit? Okay, chat. What am I getting rid of? It's your chance now. Your chance to find out what we're gonna get rid of for Beej. Because he carries too much shit on him. What do we get rid of? A coconut? I mean, we've already got a mushroom, so I guess we don't need to keep the mushroom. There's a POW block. I don't know what any of these items do. I got a dried shroom, a coconut. Well, I've seen dried shroom, so we're gonna get rid of that. I shouldn't be doing drugs anyway. There is a thing that might kill us in a sticky, yummy way, and you just think I should go to bed. You're the conductor. No, I don't want the shroom. Don't want it. Don't want it. Beej doesn't get to keep it, because I'm in control now. Oh, the shop's closed. I guess it is time to sleep. Is this my room? Sure, why not? Sounds like we should get some rest. Sure, because that's a bad idea. Beej? Maybe he died in a sticky yummy way? I don't know. He left the room, and as far as I'm concerned, that means he's dead. Alright, well, the train's still here. Nothing looks like it's exploded. So, I guess that's good. Whoa, I got an email. Right, I guess I have to open that. This button. Where do I open the email? Is it under gear? Ah, there we go. I've also never used a GameCube controller much. I didn't have a GameCube. This controller feels strange. Something happened. Binged on shroom steaks. And some stuff about cooking that I'm not going to care about right now. Thanks for reading. Oh, okay. That seemed like an unimportant email. Yeah, spam. I don't know if I would bother with eHarmony. If Beej were really gone, to be honest. The online dating sites kind of creep me out a little bit. Wait, what? Oh, Beej is dead. Long live Beej. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, we got the cool music back. Alright, there's a new case. Dude, I've already got, like, earrings to find and some other thing to find and, someone to not explode the train. Why do you all have so many problems? The briefcase was gone. Oh, actually, that just seems much more terrible than everyone else's problems. I mean, other than the exploding train. Yes, tell me very slowly. Nature honey syrup. Oh, dude. All the leaks. There's a ghost a couple cars down that might be interested in your product. Just so you know. Oh god, can we raise Spoobifer? Can we... and find out what he looks like, not dead? Oh, I see. I see. Everything's related, because that's how detective stories work. Explosive. Yeah, maybe we could revive Beej. Okay. Okay, it would immobilize us, but it probably wouldn't kill you. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Well, yeah, you would probably lose more than your job. This seems like something you should lose your job over. I mean, you have arms. You could have handcuffed it to your arms. The facts. A briefcase is stolen. Go on. But you definitely had it yesterday. Train isn't stopped. So that means the thief is still on the train. Good job. Good job, Penguinton. You're so smart. Yes, I have. Yes, they have. Yes, she did. That's the other thing I forgot. The ring. Well, I mean, Beej might be a bit of a chat hater, but he has his good points. He's really good at talking. He's very personable. Sometimes he's even entertaining. You know, he got to do that fun thing in the X Ways to Y video today, where he traded places with Alex, which I can tell you, watching Beej and Alex walk around in each other's clothing is really weird. Same person stores objects as them. They could make this goo blast. They could carry out the threatening note. Oh, it's so simple, Luigi. You have to find the thief. Yes, that's true. I guess I'll go do that now. Well, let's check in here. Did you do anything? Nope. You should be ashamed. You should be ashamed that I broke into your cart unannounced while you were having a fight, and I interrupted it. Wait, I'm sorry. You don't know why he's happy? Lady, learn to talk to your kid. Well, nobody in this room. I was just in this one, wasn't I? Well. Yeah, Scotty Bow Wow is on the X Ways to Y video. They made that Twitter account just for that. They also had to make up an email for that. And we retweeted it just so people would see it. Even though no one would know why I was there. Saving's always a good choice, right? Sure, why not? I think this might be my room. Maybe I am the suspect. Maybe I stole these things while I was sleeping. And then I'm gonna blow up the train. I left that note for myself. And I'm like secretly a bad person. Nope, we're not gonna store any of Beej's items, we're just gonna get rid of them. You can't... Are you a klepto? I don't know if anyone has subbed as Scotty Bow Wow yet. I'd assume that might be on the novelty spreadsheet, if they have. Oh, hey, they're pals now. That's cool. It's always nice when that works out. All right. it you? No, right. You're missing the gold ring. That'd be the perfect cover, though. Beej is gone off to film a short thing with Graham and Kathleen and some others, and he should be back eventually. I heard it was short, so hopefully it won't be more than... I don't actually remember when he left, so who knows? He should be back before the end of the night, hopefully for more actual playing time so he doesn't miss a ton of the story. And I'm filling in. Very important and complicated. Alright. I guess I can't read. I will need to find someone who can read this complicated piece of paper for me. Train conductors are usually smart, right? So, okay, maybe not. Maybe train conductors are not that smart. Yeah, Beej has been kidnapped, from Claire, Byler, to do a thing. Kinda just gonna have to deal with me being here. I think I'm doing alright. I mean, so far I've been following the story, I've been doing some detectiving, and... Here, can you read? No, I don't. Okay. Maybe I should go talk to the Penguin. Penguin says he's super smart, so... he probably has, the ability to read. But, you know, maybe he does too. Though, he just can't believe he stole Stu. That's true, I have not seen Ziptoad. 50,000 green M&Ms. So we're gonna talk about Sailor Moon now, because I've got some stuff, so spoiler warning. Episode 4 happened, and I'm actually excited now by Sailor Moon Crystal, because they didn't kill Jedi like they did in the manga, and I was actually confused by that at first with episode 3, because I couldn't quite tell if he had transported out or if he had yeah, I found a clue. This vital piece of paper. It's supposed to be... Oh, hey! You know it. Yes, of course. Where did you find this? Cabin 1. Really? Always one step ahead. Okay, I'll go find him. Yeah, so... in the manga, they had said that Sailor Moon Crystal was going to be much more close to the manga, and so after every episode that they've released, I've been reading the manga that I have to see how close they've been, and they've been a little bit off here and there by doing different things. Like for instance, what? Dude. I guess Beej isn't dead.
Nope.
I'm gonna keep playing. Chat's been helping me figure out buttons. Also, I got rid of some stuff. Just the dry chat.
Oh! Why?
Because I got a mushroom, and then I gave the chat the option to get rid of something. And that's what they did.
Okay, so get rid of that.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm good.
So, Beej has been brought back. I guess Fleur couldn't stand to have him anymore after that kidnapping.
Put my shirt on anyway.
Yeah.
You guys are getting all sorts of bonus on this one. Heather takes over the.
I got a
thing.
subscriber.
Did you?
It was Beej is dead. Beej lives or something like that. It was cool.
Yeah, this is what we mean when Loading Ready Live is all about
Could
value.
this be another clue?
Oh, another piece of paper. Where's the
Another
book?
document from the briefcase. We're day 2 of the train ride.
Okay.
We went to sleep.
Alright.
And I found a blanket and a ghost and some things. Yeah. You'll have to just watch the replay to get caught up.
I'd buy it.
Why can't I pick up this paper? I wasn't
What?
paying attention.
I think you just have to read it.
Oh. Guess so. Oh.
Sorry, we move over here.
Alright. This is weird. You're on the wrong side of me.
I know. This isn't how we hold hands.
Isn't it?
No. Firm handshake.
You're right, that's weird. We didn't even find the honey thing that we're supposed to find and it resurrected Beej. Yeah, so the mouse guy has a very important product that is so good it can even possibly raise the dead. But combined with some other things, it may make an explosion.
That big Ratui guy.
Yeah, the Ratui
Okay.
guy.
It's a bad, chowdery nightmare. That's nice.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Though, I mean, cooks like it when people like their food, so I can understand that he would be all, hey, I found a guy who really likes my food, I'm happy to cook for him.
So we're trying to find Zip Toad because we're pretty sure he's the one who's...
And she's lost a gold ring.
Yeah, Gold Rain, the waitress, has lost a pair of shell earrings that were from her ex.
Oh, it's all
and
Zip
they
Toad.
are full of memories. Well...
No, unless they need more 2 of Beej. Thank you for subscribing.
subscribing.
The reason I look like an angry Russian when I take my shirt off, probably because of the haircut, that helps too, is because I am a quarter Ukrainian, so the Cossack runs strong in my blood, I'm sure, somehow.
Alright, he's probably in the baggage area.
What about through the door that you're not allowed to open?
The one that leads out onto... That can't be open
okay.
when the... Yeah.
I swear, like, one of those, there's like a false door that you can't, like, because there's like 2 and then 1, and then there's an area that's like, there should be a room here, but there is no room, and I bet you there's like a false room or something. Oh, it's true. If you meet a celebrity in real life, they're god-awful assholes.
Maybe he's in the shop.
Oh yeah, could be hiding behind something.
You there! Sure. Okay, cool. You're useless. Yeah, we have the cool music back again.
Oh, good. You're right, quarter note. Yes does not answer why.
But did anyone come by? Nope.
Hattie Pie, clearly I was joking. But, yes.
Well, we'll talk to you again.
Cam the Lion, if you meet me this
Absolutely
weekend,
everywhere.
I'm gonna be a fucking delight.
That's wit.
You've no idea.
It's probably true. You'll probably find him in a big goofy outfit. He'll probably be walking to a lot of places.
Yeah, my feet will be tired. I might be just exhausted as well. So, we'll see what happens. But
Oh, hey, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you. Who's what? Room number 1.
I do have my con pants. Not here. I will have my con pants at the at PAX if I can make them fit in my bag, and I don't see why I wouldn't be able to make them fit in my bag.
Oh wait, it wasn't this room that I found the paper in though, was it? It's a different room.
Yep.
This room? I assume the paper's still gonna be on the ground. I wasn't paying attention to the numbers.
I think it was 3.
Is it 3? We'll find out. I mean, 3's next after 2, so...
Please do Russian dance of people.
No,
Oh, right,
not
'cause
3.
Because it's the good eater.
4. I think this is where the ghost was, so...
5?
I think 5 is my room. There.
So it was your room.
Yep. I told you it was probably me in my sleep. Where?
Hello.
Aha! There he is!
This is some sort of Beej show!
Oh, Zao, where'd you come from? Well, you're kind of stuck
Whoa.
behind a couch. I think I can take you.
Rad.
Oh,
Oh, he's like a ninja.
quick. Alright.
I mean, you know where he's gonna be. So, that's the thing about boss enemies, they always follow a predictable pattern.
Well. Evil plan.
I was awful to Husk, it's true.
Were you? What did you do?
He just said, I kicked a can out from my room, punched him in the throat, and then spit on him and said, you deserve that.
Wow. You didn't tell me about that. I really, wow, I've got some things to think about in our marriage now.
Oh, shit. Served by James.
I love the fact that he keeps calling Mario Luigi. It made me super happy.
That's awesome.
I almost got away for it. If it wasn't for you and your friendly ghost people.
Wait, so he got off at Riverside Station, and so everyone thought he got off, but he snuck back on the train.
Yeah,
Nice.
I guess.
Okay, that makes sense. Thanks, Seabats. I am looking good.
Debatable.
My chain is causing some awful bright patterns.
No one escapes from this improbably large brain. At least what you returned was still... Yeah,
Oh,
I have a ghost I want to revive. Don't give me the briefcase, give the guy the... Depends on this case. I guess they return stuff to people now.
So,
Yeah, he was gonna get fired.
because what was he carrying?
He was carrying top secret contracts and documents that make up this special thing that
Okay.
can revive dead people.
Okay. Is it just a thing that we can normally buy in a store?
It's honey or something. I don't think it's an actual item we're allowed to have. But the chat will, probably tell me if I'm wrong, and if you don't do it.
Oh, Seabats.
Bing,
So I didn't realize Seabats is Adam, and he has to do 43 hours.
Oh, I knew he got a lot of people to sign up for his Twitter thing, but that's. Oh,
I'm not sure you're you must be allowed to have a nap or something.
I actually let him do a nap. I mean, I assume he's gonna do most of the weekend anyway.
For all those of you who ask me why I'm not wearing a shirt, it's because I was born this way.
That must have been hard on your mom. Coming out like that.
Yeah.
wrong? I'm probably wrong. Oh well. I'm not returning anybody else's shit.
Yep.
Just that briefcase.
But you're not. You haven't arrived yet, have you? Whoa.
Oh,
what? Yeah, that makes sense. Booify.
Leave the rest of you. See ya, suckers. We're just gonna keep freaking out here. Oh, I guess I can go return some shit.
Nice.
No naps. Food. Well, he would get some breaks in between that. I mean, he's got to go to the bathroom. You're not gonna want to see that on screen. Waitress. I think she was in rooms.
She has her own room?
No, the ring is hers.
Right.
Waitress is in the food cart.
Right.
Oh, 30 coins. You're right, that is a trifle. Cheap ass.
Hardly worth it.
I need to go to the food cart. You should go put that pelt on. They've been asking for it, you know.
For me to...
Well,
oh, no, not yet.
Lady Rain did in the forums last time.
True, but not until we play a game that calls for it.
Alright.
Shell earrings.
Yep.
How much?
Starpiece.
Well, there's that.
Oh, I also got a Shine Sprite earlier.
Oh, good. Thank you.
By giving a guy a blanket. So he wouldn't be chilly.
That's good of you.
Aw, you're like the nicest old, mustached overall wearing guy I've ever met.
You haven't met my brother yet.
That's right, I'm Luigi. I'm old. That would be mean.
We're gonna get Adam a special chair that he can sit in
Are we?
while he's doing his 48-hour stream.
I thought it was 43.
Whatever.
42.
I'm sure he's gonna just lose track of time.
I guess I can just leave now, but...
Is there nothing else to return to anybody?
that was everything to return.
Okay.
Should I leave?
I don't know. Is there anybody else left to talk to?
Well, I could go talk to people.
Maybe talk to the chef.
Nobody in here. Do. How about in here? Yes, you would have. So pay up.
Nope. Bye.
Cheapskate. And do things for people. Wow.
Oh,
The rest
Jesus.
of your family is left.
She's not happy.
Well, I did, because I talked to your kid. You should try that sometime. Bye.
Bad mother.
How about you? Yes, we are. He wants me to leave. We'll go talk to everybody, and then, well, I guess we'll leave.
Have you taken a break yet?
Nope, because I don't know how to take breaks.
Would you like to take a break?
Breaks are for wimps.
You're gonna have to learn how to do this eventually.
Am I?
Well, I don't know. You have to fill in for me again.
Ooh. Next time, if I have more time to fill in for you, I'm gonna play a different game.
Be honest, chat. Which one of us do you like better?
Somebody put up a straw poll! Don't forget to put the option of mystery box.
Yep. Did you have to fight anybody?
No, actually, I haven't fought anybody at all.
So this can't be done because
No, clearly not.
Heather is like, because Heather has to play the game now. She realizes that it's very hard to keep track of what the chat.
Actually,
wants.
I've been doing fine keeping track of the chat.
Well, then screw me then.
I mean, I play a little bit. I read. So do I tell her the truth? I can tell you the truth. And then I check the chat, and sometimes they're just doing stuff.
Modown Joe has posted a straw poll.
Excellent. Can you click on that?
I'm gonna bring that up.
I want to see what they put.
Beej and Alex is OP. So we're gonna go with Modown Joe's poll because it got in there like a half second before today. I'm put in the poll. So Modown Joe's poll, which is 2425495.
Red Bassus is correct.
Which
the ghost was in room number 4.
Ooh.
Everybody wants me to go outside because the view is fabulous. So we'll save.
We're getting schooled.
No, I'm doing way better than you.
Yeah, it's true.
I choose to think mystery box just means both of us.
That would be fine, except it doesn't, because it's clearly just mystery box.
Mystery box is what I choose for it to mean. If it means something else to everyone else, I accept that.
Oh, apparently Hosk's full poll is funnier.
Oh.
Who is best in life?
I can't choose mystery box. First around me, see them driven before you, and to hear.
Wow, people are actually taking that one as well.
I kind of feel like everyone just.
You can do Hosks for fun if you like, but Modown Joe will have the canonical one on this one. Also, you didn't go into room 000 yet. The one that's ahead of 001 that we apparently don't know if there's a way to get in there.
Alright.
Walking harder.
Are you telling me the
loves
truth?
you too. I don't know. I would assume there's a way to get in there.
Oh god.
Hi. Could you explain to me
There's a perfectly,
why you didn't make Beej put his shirt back on?
perfectly good reason.
I didn't make him do anything.
You didn't make me do anything.
Let me know if you guys want to take a commercial break.
Yes.
We could probably take one now,
Immediately.
honestly, because I haven't taken one at all.
Cool. Then I can...
All
So
right.
we're gonna go on break.
Yep.
We'll figure this out soon.
Pause it.
How?
Start button. Pleased to be enjoying these commercials recommended for you by our friendly neighborhood sponsors. And with that,
We'll
watch.
be back. What button? Cool.
Here we are.
Hey. So, I've reluctantly given Beej back his game.
I'm just curious to see if there's something on the wall that we can blow down.
Is chat still there? Okay, chat's still there. Cool. I'm scared.
Yeah, sorry.
Chat had left. We'd been gone too long, and I was frightened.
And there are wolves after us. Yeah, there's no way that I can find to go in there, but that's all right. So, it is unfortunate that the logo on my chest is backwards, but that's what happens when we flip the screen. So, my apologies, Steve. Though I like the shirt, I think it's super rad. So I might wear it for a while. It was all me, and Graham had no idea I was coming back on stream without my shirt on. It is a rad looking train, really.
I mean, this isn't the game that I'm playing. This is the game that Beej is playing, and I was filling in for him. Maybe I'll get to play another game sometime. Something much more interesting that we would all enjoy.
I was so.
Not that this game wasn't enjoyable. The detective stuff was fun. I did like it. Just clever.
Oh, I see. That's fair. So we can't leave until the drawbridge is lifted.
Oh, okay.
What's funny is that I didn't realize, like I had never met Steve until like Desert Bus 5, and he came in very, very late, and he came in with pig for everybody. He went to Pig and he got a whole bunch of like pulled pork sandwiches, and he's like, "Hey, do you want one?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, thanks. I want a thing. Strange person I've never met before. Oh, look." And everyone's like, "Those are good. You should eat that." I'm like, "I will eat this then," and I ate it because I don't live in Victoria even. I was just visiting, and then everyone said, "Oh yeah, you know, Steve is he's a super generous guy, and he's all this whatever, and he's a self-made millionaire." And I'm like, "Wow, cool. Like, and he does our
Wow.
yeah, loves being a part of it. Says
Mystery
he runs
box.
xe.com, and I'm like, oh shit, xe.com! Like, I was really excited because I had been using xe.com for like years, and I didn't realize he was the guy, so that was pretty cool. Hi, Greg.
Hey, what's up?
We're actually at a low point at the moment.
Yeah, so
Cool.
Do you have anything for us?
Yeah. I just tweeted the thing.
Oh,
There it is.
those of you on Twitter.
Just popped up in chat.
yeah.
So while there's a slight break in the moment, if you guys want to go check that out too, feel free, because I'm going to go to try to blow down a piece of paper and see what happens. But yeah,
Yeah, we just posted. There's a link just popped up in the chat there on the LRR Twitter thing. The our ice bucket, ALS ice bucket challenge, as many have challenged us. People challenged myself. People challenged Kathleen. People challenged Paul. People challenged Alex. Some people just challenged loading ready run.
that's why I was out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I saw Andy's.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool. And I'm like, oh, was he the first? He probably wasn't the first, was he?
I don't think so.
No, but
So you should go watch that video. Let me
Yeah.
know what you think. It's only like a minute and 20 seconds long or something.
You did without Beej for like an hour or something. You
Yeah.
could do without him for a minute. In 20 seconds.
do we have a loading time for that?
You weren't gone for an hour, were you? No.
I don't know.
No,
I
yeah, we
wasn't
left
paying
for, like,
attention
It may
to
have
time.
40
it may have
minutes.
felt like days.
Well, in the game, you actually go to sleep and you
Yeah,
wake up
it
again.
was a full
so
day in the game.
A full day
Oh,
passed in the game.
Goodness.
Yeah.
He missed out on all the fun
Detective story.
detective story. I have to be a detective.
Which I should just reset right now and go back to the previous save game. Just lose all that progress.
No.
No.
Just completely
No.
make any of Heather's playtime worthless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Just because I got rid of some items that were completely useless and the chat picked anyway.
My precious inventory!
Look, you keep too many items in that inventory anyway. You didn't need that dried shrimp.
I probably didn't.
No.
There doesn't seem to be anything there.
Hello, roasted gravy. You lied. It's 1 minute 41 seconds. Too long. Didn't watch. Well, that's fair.
That is how charity works. Can someone tweet that again or post that again for Werwolf? Varwolf?
Oh man, I totally forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot the thing I was gonna put like machinery noises in the first half.
Oh, to make it sound like the.
Oh god damn it! Oh well.
I wondered if you were going to do that or not, but
I'm annoyed with myself then. Oh well. Take it down. Lord Hosk, yeah, Steve's business card, when you flip it over, it says, I use your site all the time. Yeah. I like that, Jay Wiley. How very LRR of you. Yeah, that's sort of what I figured. There's an argument to be made that a lot of people who do that thing are great at doing the dumping ice on themselves, but pretty crap at the mentioning why or encouraging people to donate money. So we figured we should make that pretty clear.
and you know, you got to do a little bit of artistry.
Originally, I was like, here's, you know, just so you don't go home empty-handed or whatever. Alex was gonna dump like a glass of ice over his head or something like that, and he was like, no. We should turn it up. There's no loading time for the video. That was it. Okay, I'll tell you this. That was our second take.
And we did it straight.
Yeah.
Poor Alex.
Yeah. So he got dumped twice. Get dumped on. James filmed it. It's not Alex's chum bucket. It's our bucket. We use it for mopping. We use it to mop the bathroom. When we mop the bathroom.
When we mop the
Which
bathroom.
is never.
Oh, except for that one time.
Once
Except
a
for
year,
one time.
because it needs it for Desert Bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you make the volunteers do that, right?
Yeah, totally.
Right, so it's totally legit.
Volunteers like Kathleen.
Yeah. Volunteers.
Yep. I'm gonna say.
Exactly, Arclight Dynamo. That's what we were trying to do. Focus on the charity and not the spectacle. But it's still funny dumping ice on Alex's head, so that's what I did. I was like, if we were gonna go completely bonkers with it, what would we do? Like, well, we'd get like a big like drop tank and do the whole thing. Like, okay, cool. Now, what would that cost? Let's spend that money elsewhere. By the way, those fucking helicopter dump tanks, you cannot rent them. That's why it says estimated in the video. They're super expensive, and they cannot be rented.
Wow.
Yeah.
I actually, because I haven't seen the finished video, and the words didn't magically appear next to your head while we were filming it.
We donated $675.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get that. I'm gonna figure it out, I'm sure, but
Jump higher? Seems like bad advice.
I think Alex had intended on just making like the noise, but the actual experience brought about a more visceral sound that was not, strictly speaking, planned as much as it was emitted. Well, sorry, my little Ponita, we're not. That's not the point. You'll get it later, says Modown Joe.
my,
Thanks,
yeah,
Tripson.
Ultra Boots, okay. Thank you, T. Stodden.
And
See,
Stop
you
it.
do need to jump higher.
and Amy Shauna says there's a power-up you get later in the chapter.
Oh, even better, okay.
So I didn't steal all the fun from you. Just all the needless returning stuff to people.
Oh, good, the fetch questing. Actually, that's fine, I do like this. I like a little fetch questing.
Oh, well then maybe I did steal some fun from
Doesn't
you.
go that way. That's okay.
You were off doing other things.
Okay.
Well,
The sound of Alex having water dumped on him caused my dogs to go nuts. What are you just blowing at the wall?
Yep, she's a wind elemental.
Yeah, but do you think there's a sticker on the wall?
I think there's all that paper.
Yeah.
And I thought, because sometimes if you blow things off the wall, what'll happen is that it'll reveal something behind it.
Mm-hmm.
But what I need to do is I need to do this.
Whoa, that's trippy.
Yeah, that's super cool. So now I'm behind here, and
it's a
now
curse.
that does not do anything. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. No, can't roll through there. Oh, well, maybe that'll help. Nice.
All right.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything. It's disappointing. There we go. And there's momentum too, so when you want to stop, it's like he has to take time to actually stop.
Can you please play the whole game like this?
I can't jump as the. Oh, I can! Oh shit! Yep.
It's like playing as Morph Ball Samus the whole time.
Really?
Can't.
Jump too weak.
I can't make the jump.
Jump higher.
Yes.
Use space jump.
Well, now that we can do that.
Yes! Yes, Beej, yes!
Oh, damn it.
You know, I didn't hit a single fight while you were gone.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I'm just
Right.
saying. Nobody wanted to attack me.
Yeah, you're.
TTYD, this changes everything. Lord Zerk saying the same thing.
Use bomb jump! Oh my god. All you. A rough puff.
I beg your pardon.
That's what they call them. Rough puff.
Don't confuse them with dark puffs.
They hang out at the docks.
No kidding. In bars.
Everyone is so happy
Yes,
that
Beej.
worked.
Yeah. Sorry, that's we've co-opted that from Adam's stream.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Adam. Yes.
A lot of people are looking forward to his 42-hour stream.
That poor fool.
Oh.
I mean, I knew better because I was like, oh, 50 subscriptions.
You didn't even
We
see
won't
the,
get there, and then
you
we
didn't
did.
see the tweet.
Yeah, let's go get dinner.
Bye,
You
Kathleen.
did, yeah. Have a good
Bye,
dinner.
All right. Bye, everybody.
See you later. Oh, couldn't dodge that. Couldn't dodge that either. Tried to.
Oh, 43 hours.
43 hours, yeah.
My apologies, Walking Rider. I intend to cheat you out of nothing, as I'm not going to be here doing any of that streaming. You will be at PAX having fun. Probably getting tired.
Sweet. I'm gonna use every awesome thing I have. I wonder.
I don't think it's... Adam's not really unlucky so much as he put that upon himself. I mean, we all know you never challenge the chat, right?
What I've learned.
So... I mean, I know I retweeted his post. I won't even be here to watch it.
You want this one?
You haven't played in a while.
Okay.
I can take it if you want it.
With my eyes shut. Nope. Ducked it! Hell yeah! Gonna move over just a bit so we're a little more centered. Sorry.
Alright.
I just wanna... I can see the screen, like, good from almost anywhere in the room. It's just that I want to, you know, visible,
Can I...
spaced out.
If you're on that side of the screen, can you see it?
No. So not almost, that's why I said almost anywhere in the room. Wow.
I'm gonna say maybe like 3/4 of a room, maybe.
Alright, well, time to get back in exploration mode.
Come on, Beej.
What do you think?
You're the one who's gonna roll everywhere. You
I
should.
am, actually. I'm totally gonna do this.
You better. Well,
Let's try that again. It's bad enough jumping normally. We need somebody to add "Don't challenge the chat" to Lurbot advice.
go, go, go!
Ah! Got there! Just gonna fuck around in there for a bit. Actually, I wonder if I can. Something else over there, okay. Whoa. So clearly there is a way to go up. Aha!
Yeah. Alright.
Really? I think I have to move something to make this happen.
I think you need Yoshi.
Yeah, probably. Oh, piss. Fine, we'll make these initial jumps while I am rolled. Probably even go through those holes.
Oddly, here's a weird secret. You've been able to jump better since you can roll.
Yeah, no kidding. Weird.
You're gonna need Yoshi here, though.
Yeah, that's very true. Ugh!
Or maybe.
Alright, no.
You're saying it's a Koops thing?
Oh, actually, yeah, he can just do that shit, can't he? He can just fetch stuff, because I can kick him through the gap.
Yeah,
Yeah, way easier.
that's clearly a better option.
I figured there'd be something behind there.
It's true. There should be some awards for any chat members who can actually make all 43 hours.
Oh, this is like a dynasty thing.
So, like, maybe like a little you the best badge, like a little sticker.
It says you the best.
Sorry, Gravity Falls.
Yeah,
So cute.
Gravity Falls rules. Oh, I'm a little scratchy, itchy.
Well, that's what you get for getting damp.
Yeah.
Or am I not allowed to talk about that?
No, we can totally do that now, right? But it's
Somebody thinks I can't keep secrets.
no, it wasn't that. It was like I didn't want to risk that because I didn't know when the video was going up. So I had said to Heather before we came back, "It says, okay, don't mention anything about why I'm not wearing a shirt because I didn't mention it on chat because I'm like I don't know when that's going up and I don't want to give the game away because it sucks when you're working on like a nice little surprise and it's like, oh yeah, well, I was outside filming a thing and my shirt got wet. You'd all would be like, oh, Ice Bucket Challenge, and I'd be like, actually, yeah, Ice Bucket Challenge. So.
I'm not personally challenging you to watch Adam's 43-hour stream completely. I think if you are there the entire 43 hours that he's streaming, that ultimately maybe you're winning. You might feel differently after that 43 hours.
Let's do that. Yeah. Throw the confetti. Okay, now we need to swap in Goombella so we can tattle. It's a poisonous poke.
No, just poison. It's poisonous, but it's called poison poke.
Ah, okay. 840. Oh, roll through the gap to get a badge. I always want badges. Night, Cinnamon! Don't touch the spikes.
I guess the lone bard does make a point. Desert Bus is way longer than Adam's super stream, so maybe that's not that much of a challenge. Maybe Adam needs to do a longer stream. I mean, Pax is 4 days long, right?
Didn't need his day job.
He has a job?
Yeah. That's why he drives that van.
Oh, right. I just assume he's streaming all the time. It's a pretty safe bet.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, you should ask Adam to stream the Desert Bus game for the entire 43-hour run. That seems. I mean, everybody needs a pre-Desert Bus because Desert Bus is going to come up eventually, right? It's all practice run.
It's all practice for Desert Bus. Touch me.
Man, I do really miss the detective music.
Yeah.
I was really digging that part of the game. Wow. You aim good.
There we go. God dare. Oh man, did it. Power smash. Probably don't want to touch them.
Probably not. Oh, so before you came in all shirtless and distracting, I was talking about Sailor Moon. And I said spoiler alert, because Jedi doesn't die in episode 3 like he's supposed to in the manga.
You're supposed to give people a little more time with
No,
the
no, I
spoiler
gave them a much more big spoiler warning earlier.
So now anyone who's come in...
Yeah, too late. Because he doesn't die. I mean, yeah, it's weird. They might change things. They've already changed things. I'm excited. It might be different.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm interested too.
I like the generals because I used to write fanfic. So
Yeah, you did.
yeah,
I don't know.
it's still on the internet.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
not going to tell you what username it's under. Because it's not my Lunar Jade one. This is pre-Lunar Jade. And, yeah, so I'm kind of excited about the general sticking around.
When something happens. You know what? I'm feeling Coops for this one. Let's...
Are we talking about The Legend of Korra? We could. I mean, I haven't seen some of those episodes at the end because they're online and somehow that makes it harder to watch. We're gonna watch Korra, right?
Oh yeah, we're gonna watch Korra.
We're gonna finish watching some of it.
Yep.
I mean, probably my favorite thing in Korra so far has been her and, is it Anani?
Ayame?
Ayame?
No, wait, I'm fucking that up.
Oh, it's Anami.
Ah, I can't get her name.
The girl.
I thought it was Ayami or Ayame or something. but I'm probably
Where the
wrong.
two of them are in that car driving and they're bonding over both having the same ex-boyfriend.
Oh, the screen just pulled out. Neat.
That's actually been one of my favorite parts of Korra.
Asami, thank
Asami.
you. Don't watch Doctor Who.
I've not seen Doctor Who. Thought about it. I have a lot of other things to watch. I have some friends who are super into it. Yeah. I mean, I did do some stuff on a radio play thing that's constantly working out because I haven't finished working on it. But, so I know a Doctor Who's radio play story because I read the script. That's about as much Doctor Who as I know. Well, it's one of those names.
Lots of fighting.
Sing the Go Kaiju theme song.
Tokuja is the one that goes
Oh,
go. Yeah. Yeah.
that's right.
That's a good song.
It's great. It's catchy. One word. Well, I mean, there are some other words.
It's true, there are.
I just don't remember any of them because I can't remember words that aren't in English.
How are we gonna make this work? Yeah, maybe we'll do this. I can't do that. And it misses.
Oh, hey, the core game's coming out October 21st. That's
Jesus.
cool. I hear it's supposed to be good.
I'm actually kind of amazed that it's coming out so soon.
They've probably been working on it for a while.
That's great. I'm super looking forward to getting the games with pre-order.
Me too. I'm still disappointed that I'm not going to get that one until we get back. Phoenix Wright vs. Professor Layton comes out on the 29th.
Yeah.
We will be in Seattle. It will be here. I can't play it anyway while we're at PAX because I won't have time when I'm still moved.
Well, you'll get to play it at PAX.
But then it won't be on my save file.
It's true.
But I'll probably go play it at PAX.
Straight pull them up.
Hi, Cole. How you doing? Good to join us. Yeah, you did miss Shirtless Beach.
This is not my real shirt.
It's not. His is very wet, so he had to go get a replacement shirt from the downstairs prop area. And now he's got this one. And you can tell it's not a real beach shirt because it's not green. Only real beach shirts are green.
I'm going to keep this shirt for a while before I return it to the inventory. Oh, a thing has happened. Coins?
That cloud is hugging you. Very hubby. Very, very hubby.
Increased my coins.
Yay!
Holy piss, look at them all.
All the coins.
Okay. So, this whole area is open for the moment.
Beej, you do play Dragon Quest games.
I love Dragon Quest.
Except for that last one.
Dragon Quest 9, yeah,
You weren't happy.
I wasn't. I really wanted to be happy with Dragon Quest 9, and I played, I think, about the first enough of the game. Okay, so I can't fall through that. Like, I played up to the point where you can actually change all your jobs for the first time. And then I started camping Metal King Slimes, which was part of that is my pro strat. Oh, I gotta go up. Alright. But yeah, I just, it didn't grab me as much for as long time because I discovered that you can wear things. And when I discovered that you can wear things, then I realized that I'm gonna have no idea how to, like, get all of the, oh, right there it is. I wouldn't know how to get, like, all of the outfits and all the achievement thingies you can do, and I'm like, I remember when I could just, like, play the game and enjoy it. But, yeah, Dragon Quest 1, or Dragon Warrior as it was known over here, is just, it's super, like, right up my alley. I think I still have my copy, too, somewhere.
Probably. You're not one to give up your names.
Try not to. Can I equip another 5? Quake Hammer's good, Power Smash is good, Spike Shield's good too. Oh right, I can jump on spiky foes, I completely forgot about that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna come in super handy. I like Lucky Star.
I like Lucky Star too.
Yeah. I won. How's it go again? How's the gag one go again?
Glasses.
No, the Lucky Star gag opening.
I'm not sure. can get
I
points
want
from
Essential.
different.
I can't remember what it is. Yeah, Dragon Quest is what it should be referred to as. One of the things I love, especially about like, maybe it's Sunrise Anime that does this a lot. I'm not sure why, but is that anime tends to focus, like whenever they want to do like talk about an RPG, more often than not they will talk about Dragon Quest, and usually like Dragon Quest 1 or Dragon Quest 4, because Dragon Quest 4 was like a huge hit in Japan at the time. But yeah, even like the original Dragon Quest stuff, just like if I watch Gintama, that's what the gag is about. If I watch like we were watching Daily Lives of High School Boys, because I had to introduce that to Alex.
Oh god.
And the first episode makes it clear that there is a Sunrise Square Enix collaboration. That's what this is, because Sunrise is doing the animation and the manga is published in Square Enix. So because of that, it's like the three guys go into school, and Zaku in Gundam colors come down from the sky and start shooting things up in the city. And they're like, oh, we got to do something about this, and things explode, and they're like, wait, what's this? And they find this book, and they open it up. It says, oh, it's a spell of resurrection, and the three of them turn into Dragon Quest heroes. And I think it's maybe because Akira Toriyama did all the designs for the original Dragon Quest, that maybe that's why it stuck with people. But I adore that it is that they were like, oh, we're gonna pick Dragon Quest. So Square Enix, we could have done like Fighter and Healer and stuff, but no, it's like you do Dragon Quest because that's more iconic, I guess. I don't really get it. All right, let's do that. Let's do that better. He was knocked on his back.
Oh, really? I wasn't aware that Rocket Slime was kind of more Zelda-like.
I didn't realize that we haven't got the Asparabuzzies yet.
What?
Oh, I can still go. Oh, that's handy.
I'll have to check out the Rocket Slime game. That sounds more up my alley. Can you do it?
It's close.
Next time. Sure.
Oh, it's not a Parabuzzy anymore. Feck! Because I knocked its wings off. Well. She can't do anything. Coop's still on his back. For right now, or when we're done. We haven't made any yet, no?
Beej, is Chrono Trigger worth playing? Have you played Chrono Trigger?
I've never played Chrono Trigger.
I-
Now the whole chat's gonna freak out. They're like,
I
what the fuck?
have not either. I'm probably gonna track down a copy for the DS Lite because I like my portables and I like my cartridges. I don't care if it's available on the Virtual Console. Damn it, I like my portable consoles.
Oh, thought we could have
Also,
got
I've
there.
heard it's really good.
Chrono Trigger is supposed to be fantastic. I will,
I mean, it sounds pretty interesting from what I've heard of it. so
I do want to get in,
I'm
I want to play it.
pretty keen to play it.
But it's one of those things that, I mean... Okay, so real talk. Here's
Oh, real talk time.
here's the thing about Chrono Trigger.
You tell them.
When Chrono Trigger came out... When Chrono Trigger came out... Oh wait, oh I'm gonna catch that. Oh, it's mine! Oh, I have too much shit in my inventory! When Chrono Trigger came out, It was $75 in Canada. It's not... I was 15, maybe 16 years old. I did not have $75 to spend on a game. So I could go rent it, but as I learned, if you go to rent a game, it's $5 to play it, yeah, but I assumed it was going to be an awful lot like getting Final Fantasy, and I'd rented Final Fantasy 3, I think, for a week. And you get partway through the game, and then you're done, you have to give it back to the guys, and it's like, yeah, now I lose my save file and all my whatever. And it's one of those things, it's like, I'm not ever going to play anything like this again, unless I get a, unless I actually own it so that I can do this. So then Chrono Trigger comes out for the DS, and I'm like, oh, that might not be a bad idea, excuse me, but my backlog, by this point I had money, and so it was... Buying Chrono Trigger was not something that really was a priority, and I'm like, well, I can always get this stuff later. And it's come out in like all these other different forms, and I'm just like, I can't... Like, I don't want to play it in iOS. I want to play it with the thing in my hands. But now you can Virtual Console it, and I'm like, maybe it's worth doing that, but I also think that maybe it's, you know, the 3DS might be a way to do it, except that I kind of want to play it on Super Nintendo because then I get the full experience of playing on Super Nintendo, and I get it, like, you know, whenever you release a game for another system, you have to deal with the fact that you're cutting off scan lines, like, or not scan lines, but you're cutting off a section of the screen, because to get it from like a 4:3 down to whatever the DS is, you got to chop out bits of it because the resolution's not the same. And I'm like, I don't want to do that either. So, because you want to play it the way that it was made, or at least I want to play it the way that it was made, or I want to play it like maybe in like an HD remake so that everything looks crisper, even if it's all like still 16-bit looking. But I don't know. We'll see. Same stats as a normal Buzzy.
Don't worry, there's no fear of Beej playing the PSX version. He doesn't have one of those.
That's true.
He's a Nintendo fanboy.
I made a choice a long time ago that if I was going to have something in my house, Nintendo consoles have always been very good for me.
It's not my fault I have Twitch delay. Beej moves his hands too fast to keep track of.
Oh!
You gonna do it? You gonna do it? You gonna do it?
Hang on. Oh. Oh, I could go down there. If I go down there, what do I miss?
What? You have your badge that lets you survive falling off great heights, right?
Yeah. No, actually, I don't. Whee!
Which way? Which way? Will you go the right way? Will you go the wrong way? Will you miss out on a thing? Maybe.
I think I will. Oh, I see.
Good thing you learned that you could jump, huh?
Yeah, God, that would have been shitter. Oops.
D up, D down.
Got the D down.
All the D down.
Got my D down. Oh, guess I have to go down now.
Can't go back up. You're gonna have to live with your choices.
Yep. That'll do it for me. Oh,
And into
kiss.
the dumpster with you. You're trash. You can't...
Oh, shit!
Wait, I don't think they can attack you while you're rolled. Oh. Guess not. Hey, 2 power points though.
It's not so bad.
That's right, Beej. Don't forget you can also smoke.
I can't do anything interesting. All I can do is blow shit up.
I don't know, blowing stuff up's pretty interesting.
Pretty legit strat. Oh, yes. Oh, piss. Oh, well.
So, Beej, you like Nintendo? Have you played Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars?
I have, in fact. And I rented that and played through most of it. And, again, had to return it before I was done the game.
Oh, what's the problem with
It is on the Wii Virtual Console, and I
Yep.
have considered perhaps spending some money on the Wii Virtual Console to acquire it. I don't want to make this all about Mario-themed RPGs, though, but
Oh, we'll put in
you
some
know.
other things.
yeah, and then maybe we come back to that. I don't know. We'll see. I've got how much? 1,500 Wii points left that I have to
I
spend.
think it was 15.
Yeah, so I got to figure out what to spend that on, and if I buy that, that's 800 points, which leaves me with 700. And I got to figure out what to how to make that all come together. But
Beej before I was done the game, Beej or something. Yeah, that was the problem with renting video games.
Yeah.
Is, if you were really into actually finishing them, like it was different if you rented like a street brawler of some sort, right? It didn't matter so much if you didn't like totally make the ending,
Right.
Because it's just a fighting game. Who cares?
yeah, but it taught me two things. A, I love RPGs. B, I cannot stand not being able to finish an RPG.
Yeah, I mean that's not a great game choice for a rental. I mean, you don't know that as a kid. So.
We haven't started. Yeah, we didn't start at Mario RPG because I do not own it. I don't even own it on a Wii Virtual Console, and I'm not willing to spend the money on it just yet.
Have you tried Cave Story?
I have tried the Cave Story demo that was on the Wii.
Oh, did you?
Yep, I did not enjoy it.
I liked it. I have the game on the 3DS.
Then I tried to play it on Linux. I did not enjoy it.
I played throughout the whole thing and then found out that I didn't get like ending 3 or something, and I needed to do certain things, so I gotta go back to play again.
I feel
But
like
I think I got the first 2 endings. So,
am I better to blow them up or yeah, maybe. See, if you could gift Wii points to people, that would be pretty rad. Like, if you give the leftover Wii points you have to, like, other people.
yeah, that'd be pretty good.
Yeah.
Then you could probably pile them up among other people who have
Shit,
them.
we could have a drive. You guys could send all your Wii points in. I could buy a game with it and then play it on stream. That would be a
If
way to
that
do
was
it.
the thing,
Yeah,
so-
if we could do something like we can't do that, but
Reverse Creation thinks you should play Earthbound on stream.
I have played Earthbound off stream, and Kathleen and I had a conversation. She really wants to play Earthbound at some point, and so we decided rather than both of us trying to stream the same game, especially since I just finished playing it, that she would play that, and at some point I might play the Mother 3 fan translation, which by the time I get around to doing that, because again, backlog, right? So that's kind of if I'm working as a stack, it is, it's more of a queue. I mean, I don't really know how this is all gonna set up, but I know that
doesn't know how his backlog works.
Yeah, it's far enough down the line of the backlog. It's more of a queue, really, that I'm not that interested in chasing it right now. I will chase it later, and perhaps might even, hell, who knows? We'll release it for a Virtual Console.
We don't know everything about Beej's backlog, but what we do know is that it is in 2 large bins.
Yep.
It is not in the order in which he will play the games.
Nope.
They're not stacked like
I'll have
that
to go
way.
back there.
Beej has added games to his backlog because new games have come out, and that's how backlogs work. And he may or may not listen to the chat.
Yeah, I might
That-
not take
that
suggestions
is-
on what to play next.
That is
but-
all we know about Beej's backlog.
Yeah. I'm, Capole makes it, cross-buy games between 3DS and Wii U, and they've dropped enough hints that they really want to do that.
There's one game they're doing that with, isn't there?
I thought so,
In
yeah.
Japan. I can't remember what it was.
So, I have a feeling that... Oh, no!
Into the trash.
Yeah, how's progress on Bowser's Inside Story going?
I haven't played it in a while.
Ah.
I've been playing Kirby's Mass Attack right now. Is the game that I have in there.
No!
I really should pick
Actually, I
up
don't even know what goes this
Bowser's
way.
Inside Story. The problem is I'm actually like halfway through a whole
Nope.
bunch of games. Because I get distracted. And like, oh hey, this new one's out, I'm gonna play that. And yeah. I've actually restarted Bowser's Inside Story a second time, because the last time I completely forgot where it was and couldn't figure it out.
Pariah Wolfen, I would hate to take something that delicious out of your mouth. I guess you're offering me that, and I would be more than happy to accept it, but I would also feel a little bad about you donating that, especially when Mario RPG would be waiting for a while. It's so tempting. I love it when you guys offer me games. It's so nice, and I'm so tempted to be like, yes, please do that, because I will get to playing it. But I always feel really guilty because I feel like I'm taking this thing that this other person could own.
Poke MCO3, are you trolling? Because I need to know if that's true.
Well, okay, here's how I feel about it. I am excited for Majora's Mask HD, but what I think is going to happen, and I said this last time, it's not going to come out on the 3DS, and it's not going to come out on the Wii U. Majora's Mask, when they make a remake of Majora's Mask, that'll be the thing they bring out as a remake to highlight the features of the next console they make that has some sort of weird thing about it. Because Ocarina of Time was brought as a remake, Ocarina of Time 3D, right?
Yes, on 3DS.
Right. Wind Waker was brought out as an HD remake because they were like, well, we can do this game from the GameCube, we can do it on the Wii U and do it in 1080p HD, make it look gorgeous. And that's why they did that, I'm sure. It was this is an exercise in trying to make a beautiful game that we already have a lot of the assets in the build for, and we have to do all this other work to clean it up. But we have gameplay in place, we have these other things in place, we just have to make the engine better. I mean, I'm not discounting the amount of work that must have gone into it.
Yeah.
So I feel what's going to happen with Majora's Mask is when they release a new console of some sort, handheld or home, I bet that's what's going to headline.
I want it on the 3DS, or whatever the next handheld console is. I don't really care. Whatever the other things are. I like Majora's Mask, I like handheld consoles. I was ecstatic when Ocarina of Time came out on the 3DS, and I will be ecstatic when they do what I want. The end.
I'm not sure the bombs will work. I could put them to sleep, but I don't think that's going to do anything either.
Yeah, Link Between Worlds was really good. I really enjoyed that.
Okay. Oh, damn it, they just flipped back over again. Alright.
That being said, I'd also really like it if they bring out Ogre Battle 64 on the 3DS. Because I'd like if I could take the game with me. I'm very possessive of my handhelds. I don't care so much for home consoles. Not that I don't like home consoles, but...
And T. Stodden, the thing about the 3DS playing GBA VC titles, oh hey. The 10 specific games for ambassadors, right? Like, sure. Well, and as we know, they're not doing it. They're not taking GBA to the 3DS. But they're not taking it there yet. And if they're putting GBA games on the Wii U, and they're also talking about doing crossplay or cross-buy, however you want to look at that, I would think that they might be testing this as, can we get GBA games going on the Wii U, and then can we actually, can we do cross-buy and make them show up on the 3DS? Maybe that's a thing. I don't feel like Nintendo is averse to value. Like I feel like they want to do things that are right for their audience, for the people who are playing the games. I don't think they have I don't think they have it out for everybody who's buying their shit. I think they've made a lot of decisions that are not. I think they made a lot of decisions that are not ideal. Oh dear. Like I'd love to see more of the Xbox Live or PlayStation Store, PlayStation Network type stuff going on with how they offer things, but right? They're not doing that yet.
I was looking at some of the games that are on the Vita actually. Because Flower and Flow are available on the Vita.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of hoping Journey would, and because it's coming to PS4, but nobody said anything about it being on the Vita. But their other two games are, so some people are hoping, and I thought maybe that would be the thing. That would be the thing that got me a Vita.
I mean, the way I feel about the stuff with Nintendo's consoles, anything that Nintendo says they're going to be doing, it's the same thing every time. I'm cautiously optimistic. I don't know whether or not they will do something, but I like to think that they're gonna make better decisions than they have been making in the past. Double game. Well, we got one vote for BP, so everyone else get in on this. It's funny, I was just talking about getting myself a new shirt anyway. I have one.
Oh, good job.
These are like a couple new shirts, I thought. Actually, I kind of wanted a new white shirt. And now my white shirt's soaking wet, but I wanted to replace that white shirt that I'm wearing. Well, we do have an HP Plus badge, so, I mean... Oh, we'll just do it here, Modown Joe, it's okay. I'm already seeing a lot of BP, so we're gonna go for BP. I don't want to slow things down too much. It is 9 o'clock after all, and we got maybe another 20-25 minutes before I gotta get the hell out of here.
I mean, let the record, I've not actually played Journey at all, so for me, it probably might be with it. I think it would be. I've read a lot about the game, so I kind of would think I would enjoy playing it, regardless of whether or not there are people still on there. And I kind of figure people must still be playing it if they're bringing it over to the PS4, to be honest.
It would, yeah, I would really, really like it. So I'm just gonna move that slightly. I would really, really like it if I could. Then this happened.
Well,
that's worrying. Alright, let's put some badges on. I'd really, really like it if Journey would come to the Wii U. I don't think it will, because I think it needs some sort of, online collaboration.
They're making another game, though, because since I looked up stuff about Journey, they're making another game. It's supposed to be different from Journey. They're looking at maybe putting in a new way of using touch controls, but they want to make the game go out on as many platforms as they can. Because their contract with Sony's done now, right? With the 3 games they had to make for Sony, they're done that now. So I'm kind of looking forward to actually what they create next.
Yeah, absolutely. I really want that thing in that other room, though. Okay, and there's a shine sprite up here. Oh, I didn't realize Journey was made on contract for Sony. I thought it was one of those things where it was like that game company made it because they had a contract with Sony, but they technically own the game.
the exclusive contract for those 3 games means Sony owns all of them.
Though Flow was not an exclusive game for...
Yeah, it was.
I saw Flow on, like, other... Oh, the final version of Flow
Final.
probably wasn't then, okay.
It's Sony owns all of those, and the ports are actually done by other companies that Sony hires. Because that game company has said that they will not go back to an old game unless there's something they can add to it. And the port is not doing that.
Okay.
Maybe you need to blow up the gate.
I think I get that by dropping in here from another side, then.
Okay.
It's the only thing I can...
Oh, treasure chest.
I wonder what this is. I got an Ultra Boots.
Oh, I guess that means you can jump really high.
Kapul, you're streaming this on the Wii U and the PC? Hey!
Yeah, it's me again. It's nice to see you.
Way
Wait,
to get those Ultra
Ultra
Boots. Alright.
Let's practice. Oh, spring jump.
There we go.
Don't give up now.
Jesus.
Oh, you can hang on to things.
Oh, cool, okay.
That makes sense.
Pipe climber!
That's right, all we have to do is wait for Nintendo to buy out Sony.
You know what's funny about that is that Sony, like, for all the success they're having, Sony's financials have always been in a fairly dismal situation. Like, I think what was making money for them a few years ago, and a couple of years ago anyway, the only part of their operations that were actually making substantial money was their insurance.
They sell insurance?
Yeah, well, because in Japan, Zaibatsu end up selling fucking everything. And their insurance was making most of their money apparently for them. Nintendo was in a position probably where if they really wanted to, they could have said, let's take all that money that we're banking against like shit happening to us, and let's go and buy out Sony Computer Entertainment. I don't think that would ever that would never happen. Not because Nintendo would be like, oh, but I think Sony would also be like, we don't want to do this either. And
I kind of like it if Nintendo would take some of their money, buy out Capcom, and then bring out Ace Attorney Investigations 2.
Yeah.
And all those other Mega Man things and whatever's people really want that I haven't played.
Yeah.
You guys should have your stuff too. But me first.
Yes. You want the thing that you want.
It's already made, and they just need to translate it, damn it. And I know there's fan translation, and I'll probably crumble and play it eventually. I have Professor Wright. I have Phoenix Wright versus Professor Layton to play.
What the hell just happened?
So.
Oh, where? Oh, there it is. I got to line up along the. Nice. And then Broshi came down. And Nintendo actually has an awful lot of money, to the point where Nintendo has gone on record saying that they could incur the same losses they've incurred this year for 3 years in a row. For 3 years in a row, and they would still be okay. They would still be in a reasonable financial position. They're not in a great one. They'd certainly be hurting quite a bit, but.
Yeah, I'm behind on the Professor Layton games as well. I think I'm on the third one still. I don't think that's gonna matter for the crossover game. I hope not.
It's funny. There are a lot of people who have. I take the position on Apple and Nintendo that I do wish that I wish that Nintendo would act a little more like Apple, like they would play their cards a little closer to their chest. I mean, because they have been the underdog. They're now in the underdog's position again. They had a great run with the Wii, and that is we've now seen that was a bit of a fluke. But I don't think that makes them a bad company. I don't think it puts them in a bad position. They made a lot of money after all. But it does mean that it does mean that I think they should be playing things a little more like Apple was playing things when Apple was coming out of just about going bankrupt. If they play things a little closer to their chest, if they made it more of a hey, you've got more of a the thing in the Upper Dumpster was a dried shroom, and I'm not interested in it. We have a game coming out. It's Yoshi's Woolly World. Everyone goes, oh wow, awesome. It's like, yeah, and you can buy that in a week or in 2 weeks or now. I mean, but you could be like, you can buy that in 2 weeks, and then everyone would lose their fucking mind because like you have a game ready for us now that looks awesome that we're super excited about. We can just have it.
I would like all video game companies to do that.
Really, yeah.
Honestly,
I mean, because hype is one thing, but when you get like we've been hearing about Super Smash Brothers for over a year.
Oh, way longer than a year, like almost 3 now.
Has it been 3 years? Well, because over the last year they've been revealing characters.
They've been talking about Super Smash Brothers since the 3DS got launched at E3 that year. It was part of their we're going to have Super Smash Brothers on our next generation thing, along with like a lot of other games that they didn't bring out for 2 years.
What is?
I frankly would just be happy if the video games industry didn't tell me about games that were coming out until like just the ones that are coming out next season. I don't want to hear about anything after that. That's it.
Nope.
I just want the ones coming out the next couple of months. Just tell me about those. And then in a couple months you can tell me about the ones coming out after that. But you don't need to tell me about ones that will come out soon, that have no date, that might come out in the 4th quarter of the year 2016, or whatever. With tiny clips of a thing happening that might completely change. I just don't care. Ubisoft is still publishing stuff on the Wii U. They're just not publishing anything with I think an M rating. There's supposedly a game they finished that they're not bringing out yet because they want the Wii U to have sold more.
Yeah.
But they do Just Dance and some other stuff, which I realize maybe you don't play, but
they're popular franchises.
It's still a thing they put out.
Yeah.
So it's not like they're refusing to put out anything.
And from a business standpoint, I mean, I can see that. Excuse me. I can see that makes sense in a way. I think it's super disappointing because it's like, oh, we have this game. For Ubisoft to come forward and be like, we're holding this hostage, because it is essentially the position they're taking. We are holding this until we see Wii U improve. And I'm like, well, that does suck. At the same time, it also makes a lot of sense because I wouldn't want to bring out, like, even though I've paid people to work in this game and develop it and it's ready to go, to look at the current financial position of a console and then be like, I don't want to market this and hope that people pick up on this now. You wait for like when a lot of the other AAA stuff is kind of waning a bit and be like, we got this game ready to go and let's throw it out there. But yeah, I can totally see why they would just be like, I don't want to throw this out.
I don't think hype does much good for AAA titles, given how large those studios are, and a lot of those are like sequels to their franchises that they already know are doing quite well. But for indie games, especially new games, I kind of feel like they might need some hype. They, at the very least, I think, they might need to tell people about their game because they probably need more feedback. So I would assume it would actually be better for an indie gamer, especially someone who's just kind of starting out with a new game that they're not sure of, to see if people even like that kind of thing.
Capole, I mean, I like your idea about let's drop price on a lot of these games to a point where it's like they're super affordable, and I also agree with like No Tom to Lose, where it's like this is not technically a long-term business model. It would be. I thought that's what the Wii U digital distribute or digital what was it, the Wii U Deluxe digital promotion, that's what it was, the Deluxe digital promotion. I thought that's what that was going to be more of. It was going to be of our stuff's going to the stuff we're selling. If you buy a Wii U Deluxe set, we're going to drop price on that stuff, not we're going to give you some of it back in points and whatever. It's like, no, we're just going to drop price on that stuff because you own a Deluxe set, you get to buy it at a cheaper rate. Eventually everything goes Deluxe anyway, right? No, not really that many people buying the basic set, because if you're giving you space on the hard drive, 32 gigs. They're giving you the space that you can put stuff on. It's like, we want you to fill that with all these games, and why don't we start with the games that we already have in our library? Mm-hmm. But
well, I feel like if they really wanted to push the digital more, they would make the digital price cheaper over the cartridges or the discs.
Yeah.
Just because they're cutting out the middleman for one thing with the stores, and they're cutting out the production cost of having to manufacture those things in the first place.
Yeah.
And so it would be kind of nice if they just said, hey, these things are cheaper. Instead, they've taken the position of their games have no less value, whether you buy it on the cart or whether you buy it there, which I suppose is a position you can take.
It's harder to convince me of that.
I know that it costs money to make a disc, so I can forgive the fact that maybe the disc would be more expensive than a digital copy.
No, Tom Toulouse makes another good point. If you do this kind of thing this time, then can you do it again when you have another hardware cycle in the next 4 years, right? Like in 4 years from now, are they going to be able to do the same thing again? But
yeah, I mean, part of like doing that price drop on the 3DS was really rough on them, because now people are expecting price drops on other things.
Absolutely.
They're expecting just to get a bunch of free stuff, and they're waiting for that. So, not to say I don't think the 3DS was overpriced when it came out, but it might have been better if they had not sold it at that price point or had stuck with it.
All right. And with that, we have finished this part of that. A few minutes. Oh, I just got an email.
The last email I got was spam.
It's probably spam too.
It's a newsletter.
Yeah, Litho Breaker makes a good point. We want Steam Summer Sale on the Nintendo, and it's true. I was hoping for more of that.
They have some sales on the 3DS. I don't know about the Wii U because I haven't I haven't gone onto the eShop enough. At the very least, I'm very happy that they're putting out so many more demos of their games. Because I've gotten to play a lot of other games I probably just wouldn't have. And, I got to play, Conception 2. Which is a terrible game.
But you got to play it.
But I got to play it. Actually, I enjoyed the combat system, so if it wasn't for that weird dating sim part, I'd probably like you.
I do like the fact that so Pokemic, I'm not sure. Anyway, asked if I had played Don't Starve, and yes, Heather purchased Don't Starve, and I've played it. I currently have a save game where I'm afraid to go back and die. Like, I'm in good shape, I can take care of myself in the game so far, but I'm afraid to go back and die, and I'm like, I don't know if I can spend the time to actually invest in...
It's an extremely frustrating game, and I love it. I should play more of it. I should play some other games that I actually have to get to. I'm certain I could beat Don't Starve. I'm certain I could do it, but just stop getting killed by tree monsters.
Do we sleep? Do we go walking around a bit? Anyone else up? There's nobody in here, is there? I don't think anything's going to happen this late at night. sorry, I'm also reading what you guys have to say too, because I'm finding it interesting.
Next week on Potter's Hamburgers, Heather Place Don't Starve. Weird.
I mean, what the model I really like, my buddy Will Wood was telling me about this on PlayStation Plus, is a model I really like, where it's like you subscribe to this service, and we will make these games available for cheap. Furthermore, we're going to make some of them available for free. So as long as you maintain your PlayStation Plus subscription, you can always get these. And he's download, and that appeals to me because it's like I think I would pay $20 a month if it meant that I could download these games to keep. I would be all over that. I'd be buying like storage and doing that kind of
You've
stuff.
heard of the awful model that EA is doing right now.
Yeah, what's going on there?
It was billed as kind of like a gaming for Netflix type deal, except I think they decided that instead of going with a model where it's like you pay so much money per year or per month and you can just play all these games.
Oh yeah.
They decided to try a rental system, and then and they would see how the market did or something. And it's something like it's like
because Sony is trying the rental system too.
Yeah, it's like
Sony's thing was $4.99 for 8 hours or something.
Yeah, and then it's like a week, and I've heard lots of people have problems with that because they haven't been able to get games to load for the entire rental time, and it's just nobody wants to actually rent games anymore. Really.
Neat, the shop was closed.
Yeah. Oh, right.
That
You
makes
weren't
sense.
around.
I was around at night.
Sorry, I kind of forgot you weren't here. But yeah, EA is doing some sort of thing like that as well, and they're putting all their demos behind the paywall too, from what I understand.
Ah.
I don't know. I
Interesting.
was watching Jim Sterling's thing on it a couple of weeks ago, and they don't really play that many EA games, so.
I do think there's a lot of room for Nintendo to make some major strides, and I hope that they don't let a not invented here syndrome get in their way, where it's like you should be able to see a good idea and say, here's so and so's doing a good thing, and not only that, here's how we can do it better, and then try to do that better. He's gonna get some trains, so. I'm
the little bomb guy wants to run trains, and his parents. Well, I think his dad might know that, and his mom might get it now. Before they were arguing about him having either a car or a house or some really good education. It was weird.
catching up on all your comments.
Yeah, 4 hours a week, 30 days, or 90 days. That is
Oh, we talked to everybody, so she's like, go to bed. Alright, let's go to bed. Okay.
Yeah, you should show the little bomb multi-tracking.
Yeah.
Lose his shit. He might explode.
Well, it is 9:25, and with
Oh.
that, as the start of our third day, and we're just about to get to Poshley Heights. We're calling that Beej's Backlog for the night. So I appreciate everybody showing up. And of course, as always, whenever we get into a really good discussion, we always have to cut it because the night has to end at some point.
Yeah, we could talk all night.
We could probably talk all night once we get into a really good thing. But yeah, I mean, suffice to say, my stance on Nintendo, has weathered a lot over the years, and I always feel like it's. I always want to be cautiously optimistic that something good is going to happen to them in the future, and knowing that they have a lot of money to take a shit kicking for a while also makes me feel, again, cautiously optimistic.
I'd rather none of the gaming companies not do well, because then you lose competition. You lose that whole thing that drives industry forward.
But I also certainly feel like, them doing the Pokemon card game, which is I think probably more of the Pokemon Company push for that than Nintendo push for that, Pokemon Company putting, doing the Pokemon card game on iOS, I think is a good idea for them. I also think it's a good idea for them not to publish other Pokemon games on there. I think it's a good idea for them to find ways to, to exploit that audience, where a lot of kids like to play that. Then great, then that might turn into a real thing, a Pokemon card game online like Magic Online. So, so yeah, cautiously optimistic on the future. I'm eager to see what they got going on at PAX. Speaking of PAX, if you're coming to PAX this upcoming weekend in Seattle, you can see Loading Ready Run there. They have the Loading Ready Run panel. Also, there will be a table in Bandland. You can come find us and ask if you want to meet us all at certain times. We're all going to be there at certain times. We got a schedule that we're going to keep, do the best as we can as far as we can. Then you can come see me perform improv with the Improv Initiative with my Synaptic Chaos theater mate, Ian Horner. And Ian Horner is also there to do Late Night Dub Fight, which I will be doing with him and with Graham and with Kathleen and with Mike Robles, who is working with the Xbox Entertainment Unit. I don't know, he deals with Killer Instinct and I think some other things as well, so I'm never really sure quite where he fits in with that whole thing, but he's probably not watching this, so I don't have to be that embarrassed by not knowing what his actual job is.
Everybody tell him that Beej doesn't know what he does.
But this is Beej's Backlog, and I am Beej, and this is Heather, and thank you very much for joining us today. And if you've enjoyed watching the stream, you can see all the stuff that's going on Loading Ready Live later on this week as well. For example, Alex Stacey will be doing IDDQ Derp tomorrow starting at 2 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and there will be other streams, of course, going on through the rest of the week. If you like what you saw here in Loading Ready Live, I encourage you to go check out loadingreadyrun.com, which is where we put up all of our videos, including the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge just went up tonight during my stream. I was outside getting wet helping to film it. But of course, what you like on the stream, you can help the stream out as well by subscribing. If you liked what you saw here, even if you didn't like what you saw, subscribe anyway, because why not? But if you don't want to subscribe, that's cool. Just follow, because following also lets you know when things are going on stream, and it's good for us to know what the numbers are. It's nice to see you guys doing stuff. And of course, there are also fan streams going on, and I believe there's a fan calendar, and you'll probably see that show up in the stream, because guys will start throwing it up there while I'm talking, or about 15 seconds after I'm talking. But that is all there is to say tonight, I think.
Could I add something?
Sure, why not?
I'm also going to be at PAX.
Yes!
Hanging out and not being on panels, but hanging out. And I'm participating in the buttoneering thing with a specially embroidered scissors badge thing that I'm trying to make. If you're not participating in buttoneering, but if you would like one and I still have any and you find me, I will just give you one. So, there's that.
It's good stuff. Absolutely. So, thank you, everybody. You have a wonderful night. Come see Heather for the buttoneering, definitely. I don't know if I'll be up to much pin trading, but I'll certainly be around to sign stuff and to do things at the table and to whatnot as well. I'm going to spend a lot of time walking around that Nintendo booth and hanging out in the handheld lounge and just...
Street passing.
So good.
So many street passes.
So you guys have a good night. This has been Paper Mario 1000 Year Door here on Beej's Backlog. I'm Beej, this is Heather. You guys have a great night ahead of you.
See
From
you in
now,
2 weeks.
Enjoy the rest of the commercials and stuff.